2025, I posted a piece of content every day. And this is what I learned. Today I'm gonna talk about the 3 biggest lessons that I learned by posting every day. So when I started posting every day, I didn't have a plan or a strategy that I went into with it. I just knew I needed to post so I could get better. It wasn't about being viral. Moreover, I wanted feedback from people and I wanted to learn and grow because I'm just doing this by myself and I don't have a community. And I felt maybe we can find that community on the internet, and I definitely have. I wanted to push myself to be the creator I knew I could be, to just start without worrying. Nothing will ever be perfect, and I'll be honest, I wasn't really confident in what I was doing. I thought things needed to be perfect before the world can see it, and I was so wrong, especially for social media. Being self-taught has left me with a lot of insecurities in the sense of like I am missing out on so much that film school can teach. And I've seen so many tutorials and I've watched so many videos about how you don't need it, and I do truly believe that. With that comes a hell of a lot more back-end work that you need to do. At least that's what I did. I spent many years after working at, like I used to work at Domino's delivering pizzas, I would stay up and research opinions on articles, you know, like about lighting and certain compositions and blocking, and look up different people's opinions on it. And there's so many that I sometimes would get overwhelmed. That leads to this sense of insecurity that I was left with. And that's only in my own head. So in turn, all of these insecurities were making me look awkward and stiff and just fucking weird on camera. And it wasn't translating. The first things that I started posting almost 2 years ago, you heard that right, I started posting 2 years ago, and almost for a whole year I got nothing. No feedback, no likes, just nothing. Like it wasn't any interaction, and I went through the moments when I was blaming social media and algorithms and saying it's their fault, and I just think that that was a ridiculous mindset that I was in for a second. And when I sat back and was like, what about this is bad? You know, like, why isn't this doing well? And about a year ago, I did that and sat back and was like, let's just calm down. Let's stop creating so many big adventures and just start to do small scenes that can help you get better at lighting and storytelling and blocking and camera work and cinematography as a whole. And that's where I came up with the idea of POV, you practice cinematography at home. I can't say that I came up with the idea because I've seen a lot of people do it, but I hadn't seen anybody say that when I started posting it, at least in my algorithm, but I see a lot of other people post that stuff now, and you'll see where I put filmmaking at home, and I add some extra stuff to it. And I just felt like I was spending a lot of my life wasting it by putting out things that weren't doing well. And sometimes it's just how the internet makes you feel. But also at the same point, it was needed because I sat back and learned, oh, there are a lot of things you need to work on, buddy. I'm still awkward at times, but I do feel like I'm getting a lot better. And why that is because I was able to just be consistent and post every day. And posting every single day made me better in many different ways, in the storytelling format and in my lighting, and just so many different ways consistency proved to me. Like, my worry now isn't so much being on camera, which would get in my way and cause me not to really film anything. Now, after being on camera for a year straight, posting things and kind of being vulnerable, it's just not even a second thought. I'm just like, yeah, I'll put myself in the camera real quick, I'll shoot this because I want this for my reel, I just want to try this, I want to test it. I'm past that now, and I'm just loving it. I'm just loving creating, and that's what content is about and filmmaking is about. I necessarily don't want to be a content creator, but this can apply to that. Filmmaking is very similar, you gotta have drive, you gotta be consistent, and you gotta want it, man. You gotta fucking want it, because there's so many people who want it, but we can do this. Once I got past all of that, everything just seemed to get easier and way more fun for me. I mean, watch the video I put out when I was like trying to do a dystopian thing, and it just isn't even coming off that way. Yuck, it just is, it's gross. I can't even watch these things sometimes, but I do as a reminder of how far I've come in such a short amount of time. Without that video, I wouldn't have gotten any better, and that's what we need to remember. So lesson 1 is treat repetition as a treat and not a problem. Repetition builds consistency. Those first 5 to 20 videos, you're gonna feel fucking awkward. That's just the truth. And that's okay. Get it out of the way. But keep going. Trust me. It gets easier with every single video that you put out. And I am proof of that. And there are so many other people on the internet that are proof of that as well. Before you know it, you're gonna have posted 100 videos and completely forget about that time you were insecure on camera. 2, now use that motivation to keep the momentum up. Keep going. You can't stop once you get started. That's the other thing. As much as we hate algorithms, they reward consistency. They each have their own and they're always ever changing, but at least 2 to 4 to 2 to 5 reels between all your socials are what I've learned is consistent. Even though I did every day, and I'm sure sometimes that hurt me, I did that as a test to myself. Now use that motivation to keep going and keep your momentum up. Not every video is gonna be a hit or go super viral, and that's okay. That's not why we're doing this. What you're gonna start to see though when you're consistent like this is the growth that you really want. Especially if your passion shows through. People are gonna see that and appreciate it and wanna follow for that. You're gonna start to forget about all those things that made this process miserable in the first place once you get through those first set of videos. Consistency is just gonna build this identity that if you keep going with number 1 and 2, then 3 is just gonna start happening before you even know it. One day you're a creator, a filmmaker, a writer, wash dogs, whatever it is that you do that you wanna be on YouTube about and talk about, and those insecurities are no longer gonna be in the way. Trust me. These 3 things are gonna help build your confidence even more and give you discipline and even a rhythm to keep going. You'll start to just get in a flow and not think about it, and before you'll know it, you'll be on like your 1,000th video that you've posted. All this said, I still have those days and weeks that are just tough and I feel like I'm failing, but that's just gonna happen in the creative world, and that's what I've learned. Everybody deals with that. You know what I mean? Like nothing's working out and I'm wasting my time, but then I tell myself that the ones who make it in 2026 are the ones that stayed consistent and kept going no matter what. This next one's tough, you know, they compare quality over quantity and sometimes say quantity over quality to get the following, you know, and there's so many opinions out there about it. And I'll say that Adrian, I'm not gonna say his last name right, but I'll definitely make sure it's in the video and tag him below, gave me the inspiration for this video to wanna talk about, you know, my own experiences, and I agreed a lot with what he said, and I liked what he said about his comparison about why quality and quantity kind of go together. To get to quality, maybe you do need to just put out a mass quantity to find your style, your vision, your tones, to find who you are as whatever it is that you're trying to create. In my world, it's a filmmaker, so I was trying to find my voice as a filmmaker and what I know what I'm passionate about, but I needed to find those tones, that style, the cinematography that I wanted my stuff to represent. By doing that every day helped me find that. And at first I was putting out just crap quantity, and this isn't the best, and I will say this, I don't necessarily agree with this because I was also still learning and I was doing music videos for people, but it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to look and stuff. And then after the quantity was there, the quality just kept getting better and better as I found it. And that's why there I agree with Adrian, because I've lived it, that I've put out tons that were bad, and then one day, as I'm having fun creating, experimenting, it hit. And people are like, yo, this is sick. And I started getting the feedback and the comments and people talking about the coloring. Did I stop? Did I think I was perfect? Fuck no. I just last night figured out how to actually color, I think, and it's changed my world. You can see it in some of the things I'm doing in this video. But that's the point. That's what's made this so fun, is we're learning, we're growing. And that's where Adrian's right. So without mass quantity, I don't think my quality would have picked up as fast as it did. I hope, like me, you're able to find that through thread and find yourself as an artist. It really helped me find my perspective, my voice, and my tone. It helped me find my creative style and the way that I wanted to share my stories. I hope that this can help define your voice, and I believe that it is more powerful than any algorithm that's out there. So if you approach correctly, the clearer your learning's going to be. the easier your story comes to you, and the process just becomes so much more fun. Now, this one's tough. Motivation is gonna be a key to success, but at the same point, you can't always wait for motivation for that momentum to kick in. And what I mean is like, oh, I don't have any motivation today, so I'm just not gonna do it. Honestly, the days where I had absolutely no motivation and just kind of wanted to give up are the days that I kept going and have been some of my best performing reels so far. Like this one where I just walk in and out of the frame saying the same thing, just different movie genres. So that's my point. Showing up and getting it done sometimes can be that motivation you need and the reminder that you need, like, yo, we're in this to win it. Discipline will become automatic. It's gonna carry you through those hard days when you don't really want to do anything, and I trust me on that. In this way, you will just keep growing and learning. That's the secret to creating sustainability. Say fuck the algorithm and remember why we're doing this. We do this for the art, we don't do this for the algorithm. If you like what I'm into, what I'm doing, please like, sub, and comment for more.